Welcome to Get Real with Eddie, the show that dives into local, regional, and national real estate, the largest creator of millionaires, and the key to building generational wealth. Hosted by Eddie Rudiger, designated managing broker of Exit Real Estate Specialists. Eddie is here to share expert insights and strategies to help you unlock the power of real estate. Now, let's grow in real estate with Eddie Rudiger.
And it's time to talk real estate here on Get Real with Eddie. And of course, in the studio with me is none other than Nancy Valley from Exit Real Estate Specialists. And Nancy has donuts.
I do.
It's a good thing to have donuts in the morning.
I love my friends.
A little friend.
One of my great.
Yes, she's amazing.
She
Our great. I'm sorry. Our great.
She is a good friend.
Yeah. And stopped by right before the show started.
Yep.
And brought donuts in. And so there's nothing better in the morning than having donuts. Let's be honest.
Having a donut.
Yes.
And a nice hug from a friend.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Loved it.
Yes.
Loved it. What a nice surprise.
I'm protesting. As Jimmy says, I want to go back to the island. So we got in last week. And we went so fast. And, oh, hey, it's Wednesday. Here's the show. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, now I'm like sitting there going, I want to be back in Key West. I really do. It's just, even the kids like, Dad, I start school in like 2 weeks. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Yep. It's coming fast.
It is. And for him, it was so, they didn't get out till late for Joliet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they weren't out until June.
Oh.
I mean, so it was like, it just seemed like such a short summer. Because next thing you know, oh, look, here, we got this, we got that, boom, boom, boom. Taste of Joliet was going on, this was going on. I mean, it just flew by.
Yeah, because next week, my grandkids start next week. But they were out in May.
We start a week later than everybody else, too. We start on the 20th.
Oh, yeah.
So
they start on, the 14th? 14th, yeah. Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're not, so they're just the week beforehand.
Yeah. But they were out a week early. Because they were done.
Yes, they were done
before Memorial Day.
Yes.
Yep.
Which I think you should be done before Memorial Day.
Agree.
I'm just saying. That's just me.
Yeah.
The map you have to see. The U.S. foreclosure map. We have it. Go to getrealwitheddy.com. You've got to look for this. The U.S. foreclosure map you need to see. I saw this and I thought this was huge. All right? Because foreclosure headlines are making noise again, and they're stirring up fear. Market seems to have put some brakes on again. We're going crazy, and I think we've slowed down a little bit. I don't know. What do you think? I think we're getting into the back-to-school slowdown.
I was going to say, we have a natural breath.
Yes.
I'll call it, where people take a breath right before school because they're focused on getting the kids back to school.
You got vacations, which we just did at the end of July.
The last end of vacations.
And then everything's back to school oriented. We got to focus on getting back to school.
Buying school supplies, college kids getting ready.
Yeah.
All that stuff. Yep.
So, I mean, there's this, you just have to see this map. And that is, the foreclosure startups are up 7% in the first 6 months of the year. They are up 7%. Okay? But zoom out and understand that filings are still far below crash levels. Okay? We've said it on the show before. Foreclosures, while it is sad, it is depressing, it is upsetting that someone is losing their house. They are actually a good thing for a real estate market. That means your lending restrictions are not so tight that people are not getting a chance. Some people are going to succeed, some people are going to fail. You do not want a market with no foreclosures, because that means there are thousands of people that don't get a chance to add home ownership that would succeed with home ownership.
Yeah, I mean, it's about a balance.
Yes.
And this is the unfortunate side of the balance.
In the first half of 2025, just 0.13% of homes had filed for foreclosure. That's less than 1% of the homes in the country. In fact, it's even far less than that at under 0.25%. That's a small fraction of the homes out there. Looking at the map, for context, data from Adams shows in the first half of 2025, 1 in every 758 homes nationwide had a foreclosure filing. Back in 2010, during the crash, Mortgage News Daily said it was 1 in 45 homes.
So again, let's talk about that, because to give people perspective and how this could be clickbait, yes, it's up, but it's 1 in every 758 versus 2010, 1 in every 45. So that's a huge difference.
A huge difference. Looking at the map of foreclosures, Illinois is actually higher. Illinois is at 0.23%. So our foreclosure market is a little bit higher.
It's still not crazy, but it is a little bit higher.
Yes. Looking around, we are actually, believe it or not, the highest. I don't see Hawaii, California's 0.13, Nevada's point.
Make the map super big for me.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can zoom in more.
What do you got?
That's it right there. Can you see
Can you
that?
make your little screen bigger?
No, hold on. Let me go back.
Because it shrunk. Now you're tiny.
Let me try it this way.
Your whole screen is small to me. It like shrunk.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I don't think I can get this any bigger for you.
hang on. I'm moving.
Coming around.
Coming around the corner.
Pay no attention for
Oh,
those
that's
online.
really weird. Now, how come that does that?
I don't know.
Because that map is this big on my screen. It's like that.
I don't know. All right, so I'll read it. So Illinois is
Please don't.
0.23. Nevada is 0.21.
Yes.
South Carolina is 0.2. Florida is 0.21. I think that's it. So yeah, we're leading the country in this 6 months in foreclosures. But still, even at 0.23, it's not even 1%. It's not even 1%. Let me do this. Maybe this will help.
Yeah, I don't know why your screen. Okay, now you're
Because
normal size again.
I stopped sharing, actually.
Yeah, for some reason your share is like this big with me.
I don't know. Hold on a second.
Now you're frozen.
Yes, now I'm frozen.
Technical difficulties.
Yes.
Live here in the studio.
All right, you should be back up.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever reason, it's.
I'm going to go with I need a new laptop on this.
Okay.
It's the signal, but we're working on it. So, I've got to October. All right, so CJ Patrick and Company, Rick Shargan of CJ Patrick and Company explains a significant factor contributing to today's comparative low levels. Hold on a second, something popped up on me. There we go. Foreclosure activity is that homeowners, including those in foreclosure, possess an unprecedented amount of equity. Gee, who's been saying that?
Yeah.
I wonder. Anybody we know?
I don't know. Do you know anybody that says that?
So, bring the mic a little closer to you since you moved.
All right, since I'm standing now.
Yes, since you're standing now.
Yeah, I can't see squat. We're diddly.
Okay.
Okay.
So again, I know these foreclosure numbers are making headlines. I get it. But with that being said, it is not a significant part of the market.
Yeah. It's minute.
If you're talking 5% of the market sells every year, and quarter of that is a foreclosure.
It's still minute.
I've done one purchase on a foreclosure this year. One.
Yeah, I have not.
Yeah. So, how many have you looked at? Anything?
One pre-foreclosure.
When you say pre-foreclosure, what do you mean?
I mean, well, short sale.
You looked at a short sale.
Yes.
Wow. I haven't seen any short sales.
One short sale.
Okay. How long ago did you look to see when they bought the house? Do you remember or no? Did you not even do that?
I looked to see, like, I was curious about how bad, how because to me, you should have equity
Yes.
to be able to,
So-
why are you short sailing?
Was it like 2 or 3 years old that they bought it?
It was relatively
and that's
recent,
and-
within the last 5.
Yes. I mean, so if you bought in the last 5, you should be okay. They probably bought in the last 3. Because if you caught the run up of 2021 on price, you should be okay.
Yeah.
If you didn't catch that price run up and you bought at that top, all right, the prices really haven't gone up that much since then. Well, actually, we're going to look at that.
Well, and
I wanna
if
look
you purchased in 2020, 2021, your interest rates were lower. Then you gained all that equity since,
Yeah.
a good chunk of equity since. You shouldn't have a problem. You
Yeah.
should be able to sell it.
All right, let me look at sales price and the median.
But
See,
there's other factors to going into short sale, too.
and I'm looking at the Chicago MLS, our MLS. So everything, not looking at a specific area, I'm looking at the entire MLS area. We are up 7.2% from last year at this point. And you look at this goes all the way back to 08. All right, January of 08. So it starts moving downward. We hit the bottom in 2012 and 2013, as I always say, January 2013, it's finally May of 2013 is when we started increasing in price. 150. We went from 150 as a median sales price to 152. So November. I want to see what.
I really haven't looked back.
Look at that. I'm actually happy with myself.
Why?
Well, we bought our house for $180,000
Yes.
in June of 2014,
Mm-hmm.
and the median sales price of a house was $172 for the whole area.
For the area.
So I bought a median price. I
Yeah.
bought an average price. I thought we got a good deal, actually. I thought it was underpriced. So I'm looking. Just since I'm here poking, but you look at the trend line going upward.
Oh, yeah.
And even though it started in 2021, yes, it did spike up a bit, but the trend line still stayed very consistent. And the median sales price for the area is $335. If you're looking to buy a house in the Chicago metro area, this is new construction. This is everything. I've not thrown anything out. This is single family, condos, duplexes, whatever. Your median sales price is going to be $335,000 that you're looking to spend.
Yep.
Now, some of those areas you're going to be getting a house. Some of those areas for that price, you're going to get a condo. Like downtown Chicago, I saw something about the condo market struggling
Yeah.
again in Chicago.
Well, and if you're in DuPage County, you're probably going to get a very small place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, so...
the farther you get out from the city, from Chicago
Yeah.
itself, the more you get, the farther your money goes.
Well,
and the lower
and-
your taxes are.
Yeah.
You pay to live outside of Chicago. It's that simple.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the stats, the data, everything supports it. So, since we're looking at everything year over year, I want to look at the closed sales and see where we're at. So we are down on closed sales for July, because these are still July numbers. We haven't got August in yet. We're down 1.2% from last year.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But you go back, all right, so the peak of sales volume was July 21st, 2021. 164,592 units. All right? Go back, we're at 104 right now. We haven't had 104,000 volume since about 2012, November, December. November was 103.6, December was 105 enclosed units.
Yeah.
So that gives you an idea of the volume of units that we have going on right now and the demand. We're in that kind of a market. And then once we got out of about 2014, we leveraged off, about 128. It stayed around 128, 130-ish on closed units. So we are selling less houses right now than we were in the pre-pandemic years, post-crash years, by about 30,000 units.
Yeah, what was it? 2010 to 20...
I wouldn't say
20?
I would say actually 2013.
Okay.
All right, we
so
started
2013 to 20.
Yeah, the prices started
19.
going up at the bottom of 2013. The units started going up on sales at the bottom of 2011. And then it took off and it was going there. So the number of transactions is catching up with what's going on. But you had another interesting thing you wanted to talk about.
Yes.
Home inspections.
Home inspections. They are so very important. I've had several buyers with their offers accepted, and we've gone in and had inspections. And a couple of them turned over some serious stuff, some major stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And some people cringe when you tell them how much money it costs to have an inspection. Well, is it worth it? I mean, we can see what's going. No, you can't see. You can't see some of the stuff that these inspectors go through and look for. And it literally, we canceled deals.
Yeah.
Multiple deals have been canceled in the last 2 weeks because of the inspection, over inspection.
Yeah.
So it really seriously, to spend a few $100s will save you thousands of dollars.
The argument can be made the same with the seller. There is no reason. I've had sellers do it where they've done a pre-inspection.
Yeah.
And they have turned around and brought an inspector in, and then they turn around and they throw the report on there and they mark repaired.
Yeah.
I mean, so
it's a great sales tool.
It is a great sales tool. It completely is a great sales tool. We need to reach out to some inspectors and see if they do a discount for.
Yes, my inspector.
They do it.
They do pre-sale.
Well, they'll do the pre-sale
inspections, and I do believe they give a seller
a discount. Yeah, because it's a little bit different.
It's a little different.
It's a little different entity. So.
But it's a wise choice, especially if your home is kind of dated or you haven't really done a lot.
Well, and especially, I don't want to get into the weeds, but with what the one you talked about, but your one had a health and safety, a major health and safety issue.
Yes.
And let's be honest, you can look at these furnaces. They might look 10 years old, they might look 20. It's so hard to tell how old they are anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't understand when I'm going in, I'm writing an offer for a furnace that I think is in good condition, and then it turns out, no, it's 20 years old. But it's working. The furnace is working. You can't. There is an argument going, look, we thought it was 10. It's not 10. We need, whatchamacallit. We want a credit on the furnace, but you can't ask for the credit on the furnace because
it's working.
Because it's working. I mean, so there is a double-edged sword, and I think sellers are going to get into a part. They're losing deals. They're losing deals because here's the other thing: showings to contract, going back. All right, crunching the data, crunching the numbers. I want to see what the showings to contract are way less than the Great Recession.
Oh, yeah.
We were showing more houses during the Great Recession. Now, it is consistent with 2015 to 2019-ish numbers. All right? It's consistent there. But still, when you're looking at your showings to contract, and that was on the median, looking at the average, it's 13 showings to contract, and that is actually at an all-time low when you look at the average. I mean,
well, people know they need to jump on it. They're going to snooze, they lose.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, so that aspect is falling into place with everything.
The demand.
The demand.
Yes.
So, so it is interesting. On that, but no, I think you're right. I honestly think the home inspection needs to be taken more seriously. It needs to be something you want to look at and you want to address. All right, it has to be worked on. I mean, and I don't think you're a bad move if you're a seller to do a home inspection yourself.
Yeah, you will get more money. I would argue that you would get more money.
Yeah, because you can go, nope, here's our inspection. Here's what they came up with. Here's what they repaired. Yeah.
The buyer's going to be thankful to have that, and they're more than welcome to do their own inspection. I would suggest my buyer do that. That
was going to be my question. So you have a home inspection that was done for the seller. The seller's presenting all the material.
Yes.
Most of these have number pages, so it looks like everything's there.
Yes.
Would you still recommend a home inspection?
Absolutely.
Okay. What if we have a radon inspection and the radon report is there? Would you still request another radon inspection?
Yes.
You would?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I would leave it up to my client.
But you would recommend it?
But I would say, look, this is the seller's, and not that I would ever accuse anybody of doing anything shady, but I would feel more comfortable personally having my own inspector come in who I work with, know, and trust to do the inspection.
Yeah, no, it makes complete sense. I get it. I understand.
Would you? What's your thought?
I don't know about the radon. I would still have a property inspection done. I would definitely do a property inspection because property inspection, look, I can have 5 inspectors inspect the same house.
And they're going to come up different things.
80 to 90% of the stuff is going to be the same.
Absolutely.
It's the 10 to 20% that could be different. So I would still I would definitely recommend property inspection.
Yes.
Radon inspection, I think, is different because it's a numbers game.
I was going to say, it depends on the numbers.
Well, and it depends on the condition. Yes, that's a good point, because if they come in at like 3.8, yeah, I'm doing a radon inspection.
Yeah.
If they came in at 0.6, I probably would say it's up to you. I'd still leave it up to them.
I want to see the whole report and make sure that they weren't running the dryer or something. You know what I mean? Again, I would never accuse anybody of doing anything shady.
Yes.
But maybe they honestly just didn't realize they needed to leave the dryer off, or let's say one of the kids has something going on and they have to have this dry because, kids wait till the last minute.
The dryer won't affect the radon inspection, I don't believe.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not supposed to use the dryer.
Really? I've never heard that.
You're not even supposed to have ceiling fans running in the same room.
I just was told that you had to have the unit closed at all times.
Go back and read.
All right, I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, I'll send you the info.
Please do.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a quick look at Minooka's numbers and see where their sales data is. right after the break. Keep it here with Get Real with Eddie.
Are you a real estate agent ready to take your career to the next level? Tired of feeling like just another number in the office? It's time to join a brokerage that's invested in you. Exit Real Estate Specialist. At Exit, we don't just offer a desk, we offer growth, mentorship, and the tools you need to build lasting success. Led by Eddie Rudiger, designated managing broker, we focus on helping agents create generational wealth, not just close deals. Imagine having the support of cutting-edge technology, top-tier training, and a culture where your success is celebrated. Plus, with Exit's unique residual income opportunities, you're not just earning commissions, you're building your future. Ready to grow? Ready to thrive? Join Exit Real Estate Specialist today. Call Eddie Rudiger directly at 815-823-5478 or visit www.exitrealestatespecialist.com to learn more. Your future in real estate starts here.
Welcome to the Lions Club. Being a lion means knowing that kindness matters. We believe in changing the world by serving the needs of our local communities. More than 1.4 million lions around the world are responding to local and global challenges with kindness and care. Come volunteer with us. Your Lions journey starts here. The Crest Hill Lions Club invites you to reach out to your local Lions Club to learn about how you can be a part of a community and bringing passionate, kind-hearted people together to serve local needs. They build relationships that lead to opportunities. In short, when lions serve, life improves, and the community grows. Grow with us. The Crest Hill Lions Club would also like to thank our sponsors who help with our yearly events, such as the car show and picnic at St. Joe's Park, and those who attend and support our Easter egg hunts, Shanahan Bingo, and many more events. The Crest Hill Lions Club meets the first and third Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. For more information on being a lion, go to lionsclub.org to start your journey today. That's lionsclub.org.
It's Eddie Rudiger from Exit Real Estate Specialists.
And Get Real with Eddie. I want to bring to your attention the Herbert Trackman Planetarium at Joliet Junior College. My son loves this. They offer free shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's perfect for stargazers. The show provides excellent astronomical instruction and entertainment for no charge. That's right, it is free on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. The planetarium features a 30-foot diameter dome, a new OmniStar digital planetarium projector. During the shows, you can enjoy sky tours using the projector and PowerPoint presentations covering a wide range of astronomical topics. For more information, please visit jjc.edu/planetarium. And for you educators out there, they are open for field trip bookings. So go to jjc.edu/planetarium.
Thinking about selling your home? Don't just list it, leverage it with Eddie Rudiger, designated managing broker of Exit Real Estate Specialists. Eddie puts powerful marketing strategy behind every sale, featuring professional photography, detailed floor plans, immersive 3D virtual tours, and dynamic video walkthroughs that make your home stand out. With targeting online campaigns, social media exposure, and proven strategies, Eddie attracts serious buyers to get your home sold fast and for top dollar. Plus, you'll always be in the loop with clear, constant communication. Ready to sell with confidence? Call Eddie Rudiger at 815-823-5478. That's 815-823-5478. Or visit yourdwellings.com. Eddie Rudiger, Strategic Marketing. Stand out results. 815-823-5478. Or visit yourdwellings.com today.
You made a smart move to Get Real with Eddie, helping you make your next smart move into your next home.
All right, Minooka, Illinois.
It's a good little town, Minooka.
Love Minooka. It's a good
cute.
little town. So, we are looking at a median sales price of $351,400. That is 8.1% up from last year. So they are going up in price. Original list price for Minooka is $369,314. Original list price, this is on the average, is up 1.9%. When you take that into consideration on the median is $367,000, up 6.8% on original list price. Market time on the average is 40 days. That is up 42.9%. That is a complete clickbait number, let me tell you.
Yeah, right?
Because I am looking at the market time. I'm going to take it off of max.
I was going to say.
We're going to do, what do you want, 5 years? Let's do 5 years. Yes, last 5 years. I mean, it's still...
And then...
Do you want to get rid of new construction?
I was going to get rid of new construction, because new construction throws everything off.
Okay, so... All right, so...
Are you splitting up detached, attached?
No, I'm going to do all properties.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're going to just do all
All right.
properties.
Okay. All
So,
right.
do you want to do just detached for Minooka?
Yeah.
All right, let's go back. We'll just do just detached. All right. Median sales price on just detached, well, that's a little bit of a difference. $399,000, up 10.9%. There is a lot of duplexes in Minooka.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot. So, well, I forgot the builder. I think it was Lakewood came in. Because it's a lot of Lakewood Falls stuff over there, I thought.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some...
And so I think they built a lot of those little ranch duplexes and those 2-story duplexes with where you got your own yard. So, I mean, it's nice. So
But they're going to skew the numbers.
they do skew the numbers. So single family, $399,000, up 10.9% for Minooka. The list price on the median is $410,000, up 10.8%. The average is $415,000, $792,000, up 5%. Market time on a single family house in Minooka is still is 49 days, up 53.1%. It's still, though, it's just, to me, it's clickbait.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're looking, okay, what was it last year? July 2025, we're looking for July 2024. 32 days. And it dipped down last July, right from the month before. It was 36 days, went down to 32, and they're down to 30. It hit its low point,
I wonder
and
if
then it
there's
came up.
new build that's bringing it up. There's something.
There's no new construction in this.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so it was just, there was some units that were...
A couple of units. That's all it takes.
It was a hot hand. I
Yeah.
mean, when you're talking total closed units was 94. So 2 or 3 houses are on that.
It's going to throw it
That's 2 or
off.
3% of the aspect. So it is going to skew it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's all it takes. A couple of houses.
Month supply in Minooka as we speak, and this is the big number, is 1.7. That is up 54.5%. But you're talking 1.7 months supply, and it was down at 1.2 last year.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's a big. It's actually was 1.1. It looks like, yes, 1.1 last July. So okay, it went up 54% to 1.7. I'm not concerned on this.
Yeah. You're still under 2 months supply. That's still
So yeah,
very short on inventory.
yeah. So definitely very short aspects on inventory. Showings to contracts on the average is, hold on, something moved on me so I can't see that number. 12 days up are down 14.3%. Median is 10 days. That's pretty much flat. And showings per listing, you are getting 6.4 showings. That's down 9.9%. So there is your sales data on Minooka.
Dum, dum, dum.
Let's do this. The 3 things you risk by pricing too high. We've been talking about high pricing. It is becoming an issue. I'm seeing properties having to do price reductions. It is a thing. And you've got to be addressing your price reductions. So, the price you choose isn't just a number, it's a strategy. Pricing, price point. I talk about it all the time.
Yes.
The number of homes for sale is climbing, and that means buyers have more choices and can be more selective if your price doesn't line up with what else is out there. They'll scroll right past it and go on to the next one. Pricing right from the start is your best move, and a great agent to help you will make sure you are priced correctly. So overpricing comes at a cost. All right, dropping the price might help get more eyes on the house, but it can also trigger red flags. Buyers may wonder what's wrong with it, and that it's going to impact any offers you have after the price cut. Taking off the market, some sellers give up on the idea of selling right now. The worst part about this is that means putting their future plans on the back burner, and the dream of more space, downsizing, or relocation, that's a problem. Renting it out. Others go the landlord route, but managing a tenant and navigating leases isn't always as simple as falling back, it seems. Renting can be work, but it's often a lot more of a hassle than people expect.
Yes.
Especially where your property's at. You need to call before you rent it out, whatever municipality you live in, and have a long conversation on what their rental regulations are.
Yes, because everybody's different.
Every municipality has different rules, different regulations, different situations.
Do your due diligence.
Here are some areas are seeing more price cuts than others. These are a share of listings with price reductions by state in June of this year. Okay? So 27.7% of the homes had a price reduction in June. Oregon, Nevada, Utah, Colorado, Arizona, Texas, and Florida really kind of led the area. Florida was 24%, Texas had 26%, Arizona had 29%, Nevada was 26%, Utah's 26%, Colorado's 28%. They were the big dog on the most price reductions. Oregon was 27%.
And I would argue that during COVID, those were the states, if you look back, that were some of the highest price. The prices of homes went up the fastest and to the highest percentage.
A lot of them did, yes. And I think you're trying to still price with that. They're trying to price those increases in.
And
those
it's not
increases
working.
They're not there.
It's not working
They're
anymore.
not there. So you've got Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia sitting anywhere from 22 to 25%. Tennessee's at 25. North Carolina's 22. Georgia and South Carolina 24. Indiana's 23 coming in there. Still haven't gotten to Illinois yet. We're doing good on our pricing. A lot of the other states are 18, 19%. That's Iowa, Missouri, Arizona, Arkansas, Alabama, New Mexico, Wyoming 16%, North Dakota's 15%, so they're doing really good on pricing. Minnesota's 17%. Let's get around to us. Wisconsin, 14% of the listings in June had a price change. And the big one, let's be honest, everybody's waiting for it. Illinois, 13% of the market had price changes. That is actually outstanding.
Yeah.
So we are really nailing it. The only one I see is New Hampshire, Rhode Island. Rhode Island was 11. Connecticut was 10.
New York.
New York was 9. I wasn't looking at New York. 9% for New York. That's just huge.
They're killing it.
So
Yeah.
pricing the house is huge. You don't want to do that price cut because it signals a huge red flag that something's wrong with the property.
Yes. And time again, I hear sellers say, well, if we price it up, then we have room to negotiate.
No, you don't. You price it up, you get no offers, you never get to negotiate.
Right.
So...
Or I really need to get X. Well, if your house isn't worth X.
If you really need to get $1 million, does that make your house worth $1 million? That's my answer. Every single time. Okay, well, I really need to get $1 million out of it. Does that make your house worth $1 million? Well, no. Well, then what you need to get out of the house does not make the house worth it.
Nope.
All right, so Warren Buffett once called buying distressed homes to rent out the best investment. Where did I get this article? Oh, Realtor.com. So, does it still hold up today? We're going to find out after the break. Keep it here. Get Real with Eddie.
Are you a real estate agent ready to take your career to the next level? Tired of feeling like just another number in the office? It's time to join a brokerage that's invested in you. Exit Real Estate Specialist. At Exit, we don't just offer a desk, we offer growth, mentorship, and the tools you need to build lasting success. Led by Eddie Rudiger, designated managing broker, we focus on helping agents create generational wealth, not just close deals. Imagine having the support of cutting-edge technology, top-tier training, and a culture where your success is celebrated. Plus, with Exit's unique residual income opportunities, you're not just earning commissions, you're building your future. Ready to grow? Ready to thrive? Join Exit Real Estate Specialist today. Call Eddie Rudiger directly at 815-823-5478 or visit www.exitrealestatespecialist.com to learn more. Your future in real estate starts here.
Welcome to the Lions Club. Being a lion means knowing that kindness matters. We believe in changing the world by serving the needs of our local communities. More than 1.4 million lions around the world are responding to local and global challenges with kindness and care. Come volunteer with us. Your Lions journey starts here. The Crest Hill Lions Club invites you to reach out to your local Lions Club to learn about how you can be a part of a community and bringing passionate, kind-hearted people together to serve local needs. They build relationships that lead to opportunities. In short, when lions serve, life improves, and the community grows. Grow with us. The Crest Hill Lions Club would also like to thank our sponsors who help with our yearly events, such as the car show and picnic at St. Joe's Park, and those who attend and support our Easter egg hunts, Shanahan Bingo, and many more events. The Crest Hill Lions Club meets the first and third Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. For more information on being a lion, go to lionsclub.org to start your journey today. That's lionsclub.org.
It's Eddie Rudiger from Exit Real Estate Specialists.
And Get Real with Eddie. I want to bring to your attention the Herbert Trackman Planetarium at Joliet Junior College. My son loves this. They offer free shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's perfect for stargazers. The show provides excellent astronomical instruction and entertainment for no charge. That's right, it is free on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. The planetarium features a 30-foot diameter dome, a new OmniStar digital planetarium projector. During the shows, you can enjoy sky tours using the projector and PowerPoint presentations covering a wide range of astronomical topics. For more information, please visit jjc.edu/planetarium. And for you educators out there, they are open for field trip bookings. So go to jjc.edu/planetarium.
Thinking about selling your home? Don't just list it, leverage it with Eddie Rudiger, designated managing broker of Exit Real Estate Specialists. Eddie puts powerful marketing strategy behind every sale, featuring professional photography, detailed floor plans, immersive 3D virtual tours, and dynamic video walkthroughs that make your home stand out. With targeting online campaigns, social media exposure, and proven strategies, Eddie attracts serious buyers to get your home sold fast and for top dollar. Plus, you'll always be in the loop with clear, constant communication. Ready to sell with confidence? Call Eddie Rudiger at 815-823-5478. That's 815-823-5478. Or visit yourdwellings.com. Eddie Rudiger, Strategic Marketing. Stand out results. 815-823-5478. Or visit yourdwellings.com today.
Stocks may succeed, stocks may fail. Real estate is always there. It's Get Real with Eddie.
All right. Warren Buffett thought buying distressed homes was a great maneuver back in the day.
I would tend to agree back in the day.
Investing in real estate market is just as popular as ever, according to Realtor.com investment report from June 2025. It found that 13% of homes purchased in 2024 were purchased by an investor, with investors purchases picking up from 608,000 in 2023 to 610,000 in 2024. So that's roughly, let's see, if we're selling 4 million units, that's about 13% of the market. I don't see that as a huge, because I know people get upset. Well, investors are buying up all the market. No, they're buying about 10 to 15% of the market, and most of the stuff that they're buying, you can't buy on a loan anyways.
Yeah, they're
because they're
buying
not,
them to fix them up, to flip them.
Well, or rent them out.
True.
He believed in buying and renting. All right. Who wrote this article? I'll make sure I give credit. Diana
Sartoni
Bodo.
Bodo.
Diana Sartoni Bodo. She wrote this yesterday, or not? Yeah, it came out 2 days ago, actually, on the 4th. Sorry. In 2012, Warren Buffett, arguably the most recognized investor, said investing in homes is a great movement. But given the volatility of today's market, do experts still agree? That's 2012. I'm trying to scroll through this article and get to where it is. Buffett was quickly to suggest that the home price, after the home prices bottomed out in 2010, if he knew he was going to live for the next 5 to 10 years, I would buy a home. I'd finance it with a 30-year mortgage. It's a terrific deal. Here we go. Realtor.com senior economist Jake Krimmel recently analyzed data from the latest American Community Survey between 2018 and 2023 and found that the rise in suburban rentals could be seen in metros that saw a boom in construction, such as Austin, Nashville, Denver, as well as cities with low construction rates among Boston, Philly, and Washington, D.C. The suburbs boomed during and after COVID, Crummell explains. People wanted more space. A larger generation of millennials are beginning to settle down and start families. And those areas were with good schools, proximate to jobs, and outdoor amenities. The demand for rental homes exploded since the price of home ownership is out of reach. So is the risk worth the reward? So buying a home in 2012 was a really smart move because the price hadn't yet recovered from the post-08 drops. The affordability index per the National Association of Realtors averaged over 195 for the calendar, explains Daniel Hale. All right?
Yep.
Trying to get to the end of this punch here.
I think you passed it.
I think I did pass it.
One more. Up.
Yep.
There.
All right, here we go. In other words, the median home price, here we go, family, earned 1.95 times amount of money needed to buy a median-priced home sold nationwide. All right? So they were making 1.5 times the amount. In a sign of how much things have shifted in 2024, the affordability figure is now 98. So they're making 98% of what they need to be able to afford a home, where they were making 195 times before. Put simply, in 2024, the median family did not earn enough to quite qualify to buy median sales priced homes. Hence, why they want to rent. Hence, why rental prices are going up. That's why, to make Buffett's strategy work, you need to get creative. For example, in the second quarter of 2025, of 7,329 pre-foreclosure properties that entered the market, 3.3% were zombie properties, meaning they had been abandoned by their owners and sat vacant during the foreclosure process, according to recent reports from real estate analyst Adam. If you can find one of these properties either through public or scouting neglect neighborhoods, you might be able to strike a lucrative deal with the owner or the bank, depending on what's going on. But in this case, distress might be a generous word for the condition of the home. And if that's the case, you may want to be more careful in understanding your repair costs and overestimating your rental growth. Historically dangerous assumptions: if rent growth slows or loan rates rise, it can put you into foreclosure yourself. Let's be honest.
Yep. Got to be careful with that.
So it's still a good idea. You just got to find the right property is what this whole article talks about. If you are looking to invest, you got to be smart about it, and you got to get something that's going to probably need work.
Yes.
Going in and just buying a market value property and sticking it up for rent like they did in 2010 and 2012, that's not going to work.
No.
All right? Because, you know, we're at an all-time high for pricing. Don't get me wrong. Pricing is still going to probably go up, but it's not going up at a rate where the value is there to put that much money at risk. And it depends on what your price point is. There's a lot of factors that go in.
What you can get it for.
Call your realtor. It's that simple. They're going to do this analysis. This is a per property by property analysis that needs to be done. Because you need to know what the value of the house is. You need to know what that value is going up at. Like we just talked about Minooka, all right? If you're buying a house in Minooka, understand that the sales price has gone up in the last year 10.9%. That's awfully high.
That's super high.
All right? So Minooka's doing better than the rest of the market. How would I compare it to the rest of the market? I'm going to look at the county level. All right? See, the county for Will is 5.6. Now, here's the problem. Most of Minooka is actually Grundy. So you got to kind of look at both. You can't just look at one. Grundy County is up at 11%. So Minooka's moving the trend with the county.
Yeah.
So I think Minooka would be a good place to look for investment property. If you can find something that is below market value and put money into it. All right? Keeping in mind that what was the price? $399?
No, on that high.
Oh yeah, median sales price right there for Minooka, $399.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. So if you can find something that is less than $399, then you want to jump on that. How much work do you want to put into it? Make sure you're not overdeveloping for the area. So, I mean, these are just the factors that we're looking at. But rentals are still needed. We still need investors buying up these rentals and getting these zombie houses converted over, because at some point they're going to convert them right then and there and sell them to the normal market, or they're going to rent them out and 5-10 years down the road they're going to sell them.
Yep.
But they're not this vacant eyesore zombie property, and this is why you need investors. And this is why you need them in the market.
Well, and with the housing shortage, inventory shortage, these zombie properties can be useful to put families in, to put people in.
Yeah.
We need them.
Whether it's on a rental or whether it's in a purchase.
It's a purchase. It doesn't matter. We need houses.
We need houses. And that wraps it up for Get Real with Eddie. Don't forget, tune in anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, checking out GetRealWithEddie.com. I am telling you again, go there and go and look for, we have it posted up. It should be up for, you should be able to find it. That article talking about the U.S. foreclosure map, and take a really good look at that map. I think that is huge. That's GetRealWithEddie.com, talking about your largest investment, your home.
Thanks for listening to Get Real with Eddie. The views and opinions expressed are those of the host and guests and do not constitute legal, financial, or real estate advice. Listeners should consult appropriate professionals regarding their individual circumstances. Eddie Rudiger and affiliated parties are not liable for actions taken based on this content. Eddie Rudiger is the designated managing broker of Exit Real Estate Specialist, Illinois license number 481-014247, located at 2405 Essington Road, Uden, Joliet, Illinois 60435. Exit Real Estate Specialists is an equal housing opportunity provider. Each Exit office is independently owned and operated. To join an Exit office, call Eddie at 815-823-5478.